trailhead. It's Friday afternoon, and we're gonna get a good start on a quick overnighter. It's close to 4 o'clock, so we're gonna make it a short hike, spend the night, and then hike out in the morning. We're gonna find a mountaintop. Come on, dude. Come on, bud. That white sign and take a left. More later. Well, we just turned up into the trailhead. We're just getting started. Gonna make it a quick hike. Get out of the office early this afternoon. Get here and get up and get set up. It's gonna get down to about freezing tonight. But we're in good shape as usual. We're gonna get there and get set. Little man back there somewhere. Here he comes. More on him later. You know, I have to remind myself every time I hit a trail, it never fails. And you know, I'm a runner, and I've been doing that forever, you know, and you have a routine and you go accustomed to how you feel, and it's pretty much the same every time. Well, on a trail, what that makes me do, without thinking about it, is I'm a fast hiker, and I really don't need to be for a lot of reasons. One of them is you want to ease into the trail so you don't sweat, and you will. I don't care what the temperature is or what you're wearing. With this pack on, if you are hustling, even slowly sometimes, you will just bust out into sweat before you know it. So I have to remind myself of that, usually too late, but I caught it this time just a little ways in. Then as you build up and get acclimated a little bit, it's not so bad, because you're going to sweat anyway. But what you try to avoid, particularly when it's cool and cold out, is working up that drench right away. It just makes things a lot miserable and more quicker. More quickly. More quicker. Is that a word? Phrase? Not here, it isn't. Anyway, we're coming to a little deadfall. There's a little bit of that here in the early part. And I'll tell you, you've seen these hiking poles. Yeah, I know it's a sissy looking idea, but virtually most dedicated backpack campers use them. They come in handy for camp, but they also will save you on a trail. When you get used to them, you don't know how you made it without them. I mean, they will literally make your day or break your day. So, I'm gonna quit talking and make my day and use these trekking poles. Later. All right, little man and I are going off trail to mountaintop, and it is steep. And we're taking a short breather, not too long, or you'll just stay here. And I'm only halfway up, so we got about another 200 foot to go. God, that doesn't seem like much, but with these rocks, deadfall, and so forth, and this pack, it'll get you. I'm not complaining. That's why we're here, though. All right, to the camp, or to camp. All right, this is home. Right there where those hiking poles are is gonna be the head end of the hammock, and this tree right there gonna be the tail end. Gonna be looking out over the mountains in the valley all night, and it's a steep way up here. This is where we're gonna be. Dewey approves. It's okay with Tar Baby there. And we're gonna take a breather and then hang that hammock. We changed our mind. We like these rocks at the very tip top, so that's what we're gonna do. The man's checking it out up there. I think he approves. So we're gonna stay up here and look at both sides of the mountain. More money for our dollar. Now it's time to find some trees and set up. Okay, here's home for the night. Kind of hard to see. Underquilt to tree to hammock tarp, everything's over there. Stretching over here to that pine tree. Stake places. And as we turn out, that's one side of the mountaintop. Looking across the valley, panning around to the other side of my mountaintop. So I'm laying lengthwise with the top ridge, fixing to settle in, cook a little bit, and take it easy. Later. I don't know if you can really see the parliamentarian there, but he's right below my hammock. I'm laying in it. Uh-oh, trouble. Don't know what it is. We'll find out. I hope it's not very big. We have that occasionally up here. Well, it's kind of hard to tell, but that's the cook kit going there. Stove's burning. Water is a-boiling, or going to here in about 4 minutes. And so it's a fancy feast here. Oh, by the way, that stove was made from a deviled ham can. I'm not going to tell you what I did with the deviled ham. Well, we're checking out our rock garden this morning from the top of the mountain. This is the peak. It's a nice slope. Decided to do a little rock climbing this morning. We've been hard at it. He's an expert, so you shouldn't try this at home. Looking back down to the east. We went for a little stroll. You'll see my hammock right down there. Sun's fixing to pop out. Oh, glory. Well, good morning. And we just took a little stroll around the top and wanted to make a little coffee. Got the stove going. Can't see the flame, but it's burning. And pan around. There's the hammock, underquilt, all its goodness. There's a little man on his pad, I think you can see. And that's what we looked at this morning. Everything is okay up here. It's as still as can be. Yeah, nothing moved during the night. A little breeze out of the east. But all is well. We slept nice and warm. And woke when we felt like it. Dewey had a few sentry alarms during the night, much like the one you saw on video. Some of them were terribly violent, but I don't think he hooked up with anything. I know he didn't. I'd have heard that. But you would have thought that he did. And you would have thought that he had torn down half this mountaintop on a few occasions. Right now, he's tending to the same duties. That's a sleeping pad. He's quite fond of it. But clean feet are important, and that's what he's doing. And we got to tend this coffee water. I believe we got a ball. Houston, that's a big deal from up here.
Dewey got a pay raise this year, and he's taking it to heart. Now, I don't see or hear what his Scotty senses are hitting on, but he does. Maybe we'll find out.
We're loaded up. I'm gonna head in, going straight down the top. Gonna hit the trail at a 90 and head on back to the car. It was a good trip. No fails this time. Last time I left my camp shoes, man, that was not good when it was so soggy. But I had the Crocs this time. Anyway, that's the report for now. Dewey says so too.